You know a really fucking weird story? So I had like a delivery, right? When I lived in like one of my old houses with my dog. And I accidentally left the door open behind me while I opened the door. And I was like getting the delivery from the delivery driver and my dog ran outside. And I was like, oh my God, get back in, get back in. And then I went out and like grabbed him to get back in. And then my front door is one of those doors that auto locks, or it used to be like when I lived there. So it closed behind me because of the wind and it auto locked. And I was outside with just a robe on, no socks, with like holding my dog, and the postman was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And I was the only one home too. So the window outside, like the front window, was open. So we put my dog through there. And he went in and he was safe. But then like, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So the postman went off or whatever. He like left me. And I was like, yeah, I'll just figure something out. And then the window is really small, right? And it's really like, it's quite high to climb up from. It's easy if I'm like putting a dog up in the air into the window, right? But for me, I have to like climb up into the window. Like it's different. And so I climbed up and I was trying to get into the window and like I legit got stuck for like 2 to 3 minutes. Like half my body was in and half my body was out because it was such a tight squeeze. And I was just like, I was like wriggling like a fucking caterpillar. I was like, imagine this, right? The front half of my body was like inside and my dog was like looking at me in the floor, like staring up at me. And then my like ass was like on the other side, like the front side. So if someone like walks past my house, they just see like legs and ass just like hanging out. And the thing is, chat, like I was saying, I was just wearing a robe and underwear. There was nothing else. So when I was halfway in, when I'm wriggling, the robe like undone as well. So it was like kind of open. So it was like the worst possible thing that could happen. And I know that sounds funny because it's like, oh my God, like he's naked or whatever. But like, no. It's not funny. Do you know why? Because when you're wriggling and stuff and you have nothing like protecting your stomach, like clothing, it's like rubbing. I'm like rubbing this really hard plastic wriggling trying to get in, and it's like creating big rashes across my like whole stomach area. And you know what I mean? Like that shit hurt. It really hurt. It was like ripping my skin and shit. I was like, oh God. But eventually I made it in. I did make it in. And I was just like, dude, that's it for today. I'm not doing anything again. I ever since then, I never like forgot to close my door. Yeah. That was one of the worst experiences of my life, man.